Hello, Leo, and welcome to your Venus retrograde love reading. I hope these messages receive you well. I am Aligned Soul Tarot, and I am here to offer you some guidance and clarity around this retrograde period. We're going to be feeling into the energy specifically around Venus. It's going to be going retrograde between May 13th and June 25th. And with any retrograde planet, we do know that there is some of that retrograde bounce back on either end of those dates. So this is a big chunk of time. We're going to be really reassessing and reanalyzing relationships. Past relationships could be coming to the surface. Deep-seated issues around relationships. This could be friendships, family, intimate relationships, self-image, confidence. It's a big one for Venusian energy. Anything to do with beauty, abundance. So even having to do with sections of your career and wealth, how you are making money. So it's a big planet with a lot of big energy, and it surrounds us, in our everyday lives. So I feel like this will be very supportive for all the signs during this time. I do like to put out there for my viewers that a lot of astrologers will say, you shouldn't enter into a relationship at this time. And my personal beliefs are that you really need to feel where you're being guided. Okay, so if you feel that you're being guided to some new endeavor, whether that's career or love, use all your five senses, right? When I think of Venus energy, I think of Taurus, and it's all about the five senses. So it's really about turning up that notch, right? Being hypersensitive and aware to your surroundings at this time. So if you are entering into any sort of new endeavor, which I am seeing here, there is an ace on the board. There's potential for this new growth, and it is a culmination period, but, if the situation aligns and your intuition feels into it, you take that step. You proceed with caution, but you take those steps forward how you feel is necessary, okay? It's always good to be aware, though, of what is in store for you during this time, right? And it's really important for us to connect with astrology. It is a guidance system into the future. It's a little bit of foresight, and it's a way to align and connect to the universe. Build that connection, right? So like I said, you do have this ace here. You do have an ace showing up. This is from the Dreams of Gaia deck. This is water. So this is like the Ace of Cups, which is beautiful. Dragon. So it's interesting because when I think of dragon, I think of fire, but this is water energy, which is interesting. So it's kind of like this passionate, emotional beginning. There's this heart in the center of this lion's hands. So, there's a lot of emotion behind this, filled with a lot of passion. With that fiery dragon energy, it's like a water dragon. It's beautiful. Beautiful imagery with that Dreams of Gaia deck. And then we had here the Strength card, which is your energy, Leo. Taming yourself, right? Takes strength to get through these times, right? Especially with any sort of retrograde period. It takes a level of strength and awareness. I actually was feeling a lot into this strength energy, having to do with everything that's going on a global level. And it's taking all of us to really have that strength, that courage, and that resilience, right, to bounce back. We all have to kind of rise up from the ashes. So this Strength card, I think, is really big in the collective right now, and it's showing up in your reading, Leo. It's asking you to have strength. And surrender. So with the Empathic Oracle deck here, I got a couple cards in the pre-shuffle. Then we're going to dive into the tarot here for your Venus love reading. But these energies here will kind of start it off for you, and we'll see how they connect. But there's the need to surrender around your past here. These two cards kind of came out together. So the white flag, I surrender, throwing in the towel. And I'm seeing the connection here around your past. Letting go, surrendering, allowing for the new to come in, right, with this Ace of Water here. Cleansing, purifying with that water energy. right? The Strength card I see here is about like self-healing, taming, you know, those emotions within, taming the beast within with the Strength card. It's like that balance, making friends with your inner demons, you know, with the Strength card. It's like she's making friends with this lion, which is kind of perceived as like that inner beast, the shadow work that we all need to do, right? Making friends with those aspects of ourselves, making friends with the past, understanding our trials and tribulations have only made us stronger, right? It's taken us strength to surrender to the past. And then we have the heart chakra, you know, opening up your heart, allowing your heart to overflow with new opportunities. You know, it falls right above this Ace of Water. So there's a lot of emotions coming up to the surface. And it's asking you to maintain an open heart. And we got the Mountains card here. So maybe you live in the mountains somewhere, or the mountains are of importance to you. Maybe the mountains feel like home, or it's like, you can also perceive this as, you know, getting over the mountain, getting over that hump in life, you know, walking the steep edge of the cliff. So let's read a little bit more on these energies for you, dear Leo. Then we'll get right into your tarot reading. For every climb to the peak, there is a satisfaction of the descent back to the valley. To share the gift that has been experienced on the mountaintop. So like I said, all your trials and tribulations, you know, climbing that mountain that we call life has made you who you are, right? In those moments of strength and surrender, adversity, courage, it really builds character, right? That Leo energy, that confidence, it builds who you are, right? So it's all about that journey up the mountain to the mountaintop. You know, once you get to the top, there's this beautiful view. And it's like that all-seeing eye, having that bird's eye view, you know, above everything else, everything you've been through, and being able to look down at your past. You know, I have the bird card here, so it's like these kind of go hand in hand as well, Leo. It's like having that bird's eye view from the mountaintop and really having some clarity, gaining perspective at this time around your past with this past card. So the mountain card here, empaths tend to experience steeper precipices of energetic and emotional experiences, each one at times seemingly insurmountable, right? This, though, in itself creates more mountains to climb. Could it be possible that the gift is found in the challenge of the climb to understand what is unfolding? So like I said, it's all about the journey and the reward at the end of that, right? And even through that journey and those trials and tribulations, it's all about maintaining an open heart, because we can become jaded, right? Life can make us restricted and closed off and jaded. And yes, we all have our moments, right? And we have to surrender to those moments and forgive ourselves and understand that we're only human. And, you know, it's a process of working through and healing our heart and opening up our heart. And I think for this Venus retrograde period, it's asking you to have the strength to do that, Leo, because you got this beautiful new beginning here. Emotional abundance. All right, so let's dive into your tarot reading, and we will keep these cards out and see how they connect. Already pre-shuffled here for you. I did also want to mention for Leo that during this Venus retrograde period, Venus is going to be illuminating your 11th house. So friendships are of major importance to you. You might be witnessing friends from foe who's there to support you during this time. Social awareness, humanitarianism, your hopes, your wishes. So you could be speaking up about humanitarian rights. You might find yourself like a leader. Leos are born leaders. So speaking up, social awareness around certain issues that are happening right now. That's all 11th house, okay? So this is of major importance to you during this Venus retrograde period. So keep that in mind, okay? 11th house for Leo. So we're going to dive into this Venus love retrograde reading for Leo. Calling out into the ether for soul guidance for Leo. Let's connect to the highest potential for you in the immediacy of now. calling on angels, all high vibrational beings to be with us for this reading. This is for Leo. What do we need to show Leo? What does Leo need to see at this time? This is for Venus Love Retrograde reading. Okay. Any other energies that want to show themselves? What else do we need to show Leo at this time? Okay, we're going to feel into this for now. So I am seeing the past showing up here and ending. Okay, the Lover's in reverse at the bottom of the deck. This could be about a choice that was made, a disconnection between a relationship. And it is kind of connecting to that past card, surrendering, right? Getting over that hurdle, getting over those mountains, having the strength to do that, releasing this toxicity here, which is, you know, it's showing up here, the devil, but it's in reverse. So it's great. Releasing the devil, no longer taking any sort of addiction, toxicity, codependency in your life. You know, releasing yourself from the binds and the chains of that family dynamic that, you know, there was potential there, but it's in reverse here. So it's like coming to awareness and surrendering to the past and letting go of that toxicity, letting go of that grief, you know, that no longer serves you, Leo. I love this. Like, I know this is heavy energy on the board, but it's all in reverse. So it's just like, yes, I like that you're getting over that energy. You know, you're grieving, you know, that Five of Cups is falling under the heart chakra in the past. So it's like, stay open, Leo. Whatever you can do, you know, you can move mountains. You can get over this, okay? Open your heart to the idea of, you know, acceptance, right? This equal give and take that wants to come in here. There is some sense of material gain here, a give and take of some sort. So you could find yourself in a, like I said, friendships helping. This is definitely a nice balance here, reciprocity. So what you've given to others, you might be receiving back at this time. So being very aware of what you're manifesting, what you're creating, you know, really stepping into that magician energy, the power of manifestation, right? So I really think it's important for you to keep your heart open so you can gain during this time, right? Don't become jaded or rigid. If certain aspects of friendships come up, you know, negative aspects of friendships come up, understand that it serves as a lesson and it's teaching you, okay, this friend is not who I thought they were, right? And I have to step into this balance again, you know, finding people that are going to give a nice balance, this give and take. And then be emotionally open. You know, this King of Cups here, this water sign, this could be a masculine that was in your life. This could have been you at some point being emotionally closed off. But I sense that this is just people around you in general that you're no longer opening up to because you want people that are going to give just as much as you do, right? You want this reciprocity, a nice balance in life, right? No longer dealing with people that are closed off emotionally. Okay, so we're going to clarify some of these cards for you, Leo. This is for the Six of Pentacles here for Leo. Love. Yeah, judgment call needs to be made. There's the Devil card again. There's a lot of cards here, but I'm peeking here. I see the Devil in reverse again. So yes, releasing that, okay? Judgment card in reverse as well. I'm not going to take all of those. So there needs to be a judgment call made, you know, and it's coming from a higher divine power. You know, the judgment card is kind of like my angelic guidance, your ancestors, your guides, your subconscious mind, you know, helping you and assisting you in this process. But you need to be open to that, right? Having control, taking back, okay, the power, the Lovers there. Justice is being served for you. Bottom of the deck. So gaining control over your relationships. You got the Emperor here. Aries could be a significance. Lovers is Gemini energy. But when these two come out together, it's like gaining control over your relationships. Making a choice. This could also be about making a choice with the Lovers card here. Making that choice and standing in your power, right? Emperor's fire energy. Aries, like I said, it can be Taurus as well. But it's just, it's the king of all kings, right? They stand with integrity. They believe in what they their actions, right? What they do, they back it up with their words, they back it up with their actions. They're in alignment, right? They live with integrity. They have this authority, right? And it's like, when it's around the Lovers, it's like, I know what I want, I know what I need, and I'm going to get that. I'm going to find that equal give and take in my relationships, okay? That's great. There's a lot of like positive energy surrounding this reading. Even though I know the past, you know, with the past card showing up, that maybe wasn't so easy with that Devil card and that Five of Cups right underneath it. But, you know, in the present moment and during this Venus retrograde, there's a Judgment. There's coming out again. Like I said, your angels are here supporting you during this time, Leo. The judgment's been made, and it's now you're releasing this past. You could currently be releasing this, but I'm sensing that you already have, because the Five of Cups and the Devil are in reverse, right? It's a process, though. You could still be going through this at this time, but just know that your guides, your angels, are stepping in, and they are helping you make this judgment call, okay? With the Judgment card here. Yeah, Ten of Cups just fell out twice. We got it in reverse. So definitely something in regards to relationship, family dynamic, home life. There's definitely a shift, a major, major shift, and it's taking you a lot of strength. Okay, Leo, I do understand that. But with that strength upright, it's really standing in your power, right? You have the tools. You're surrendering. You're opening your heart. You're accepting. It's all about acceptance here. Okay, Ten of Cups, please. Can you clarify this Ten of Cups for Leo? For this Venus retrograde period. What is this Ten of Cups about, please? Can you show me a little bit more on this Ten of Cups energy? Yeah, Nine of Swords. The anxiety, the burdens, harsh words maybe that were said. King of Swords energy. Speaking your truth, though, nonetheless, right? You know, coming to some sort of truth, acceptance, surrendering. Sleepless nights here. You know, this definitely is heavy. It's heavy, okay? But I do see this lightness that's coming out of this. You know what I mean? You've already got to the top of the mountain, Leo, you know? And if you don't feel like you're there yet, you're gonna get there, because that judgment call, that horn's being blown, and, you know, you're stepping out of this toxicity. You know, there's definitely been sleepless nights. There might be one or the other, whatever sort of relationship dynamic you might be getting out of. There might be someone else that is still going through this kind of sleepless nights, restlessness, decompressing, right? Venus retrograde is definitely going to bring up a lot of old wounds, like deep-seated relationship stuff that comes to the surface. So just be mindful of that. This could be your partner or someone else that you've been in any sort of relationships with. I want to find out more about this King of Cups, please, for Leo. Can you tell me more about this King of Cups, please? Four of Pentacles. Yeah, like I said, emotionally closed off. They weren't bringing you the happiness that you deserved with this Sun card in reverse. When the Sun card shows up, even if it's in reverse, there is light at the end of the tunnel, okay? The sun is going to shine. There will be victory, okay, nonetheless. And this person was just too emotionally closed off. They weren't opening up their heart to you. You know, King of Cups in reverse with Four of Pentacles. Sheltered, closed off, restricted, holding back. Okay? I do feel like this is someone that you were with in your past, and you're potentially surrendering now, you know? It could have been you, you know, but either partner, there needs to be some heart chakra work. So I feel like both partners need to keep their hearts open, work on their heart chakra, opening up, right? With the Four of Pentacles, there's a need to open up. Can you tell me a bit more about this heart chakra card, please? This is for Leo. Venus retrograde love reading for Leo. Can you tell me about this heart chakra? Whoa. Oh my goodness, too many. That's a lot. That is a lot. We can't be doing all that with this heart chakra. Please show me what I need to see. Okay, that's better. Yeah, Nine of Cups. Opening your heart, wish fulfillment, Nine of Cups. Beautiful energy. And this looks like the same female. So if this is for a female that's viewing this, this really feels like your energy here. But male or female, take it as it resonates, okay? You know, the roles can be reversed, but you see this female here just really living in their power. Wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. Nine of Cups is your desires, your wishes coming true. It's just all about this heart chakra, keeping your heart chakra open, doing the work, right, to maintain that balance. I will be providing you with a heart chakra meditation in the description box below. And if you want to dive a bit deeper onto these energies here, please feel free to reach out to me and we can do a private reading. For May, I am offering 20% off. So please check out the description box below for that guided meditation for your heart chakra. And also just if you want to check out my services. So we're going to close this reading off here for you, Leo, with just a final affirmation card, just to kind of sum up this energy for you, my dear Leo viewers. And again, check out your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus placement. Your Venus placement in your chart is of a lot of importance for this reading, okay? Because we are talking about Venusian energy during this time. I want to get one card for you. Let's see what we got for my Leos. Show me what I need to see, Angel. Wow, these cards are just spitfiring today. Consideration. Oh, wait, no. I want to take the bottom. Open-mindedness, right? Seeking a level of openness, right? Open chakra. Surrendering. That takes a level of being open-minded. And it says here, when we release our prejudice and judgment, we enter a deep, abiding peace, right? The judgment card that's being made, that's being pulled, right? It might have already been, you know, it's taken a level of being open-minded, right? To get to that point even, to make that judgment call. But once you release that, in surrender, right? We enter into a deep state of peace, right? That's that Nine of Cups here. That Nine of Cups energy is all about peace, wish, fulfillment, happiness, joy, bliss. You deserve that, Leo. All right, Leo. I hope these messages received you well, and thank you for tuning in. Good night.